We are sitting here this morning having a lovely chat at the Opportunity Center, part of Goodwill Industries of Greater Chattanooga, talking with Rachel Inman, Taryn Bolwinski, and we're going to educate you this morning on something that you might not know, but we'll be very glad to know is here in our own backyard. So good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for welcoming us in. You, Rachel, are the Vice President of Mission Services.
Yes, ma'am.
Mission is an operative word.
Yes.
In the Goodwill family.
Very much is.
Because really you've said that people are your mission.
Yeah. So mission and people and continuous improvement. People are one of our core values here at Goodwill Industries. And so with that, we know that every person coming through our door has a different story overall. So whether they just got laid off recently or whether they're looking for their next opportunity, we want to be here to support them and serve them.
Okay, so the Opportunity Center is designed for you, no matter who you are watching, 23 counties you serve, right, Taryn?
Yes.
If you are looking for a job, perhaps you're getting back into the workforce, perhaps you've lost a job, maybe you have a job, you're looking to switch, you can come here, or you can do this remotely with a website that y'all have called My Career Advisor.
Definitely. So yeah, we have that My Career Advisor. It's just at mycareeradvisor.com, or you can go to our website, which is goodwillchat.org, and there's a link to that as well. And also, you can meet with us if you're needing that in-person assistance. You can meet with us at one of our opportunity centers here in East Brainerd, or at our main office, or at our Dalton location. Also, I meet with people remotely a lot through Teams. So if they're wanting to stay home or they don't have transportation to one of our locations, we can set up virtual meetings as well.
Okay, there's so much that is exciting to me about this, and I feel like I've buried the excitement in welcoming you into the conversation, but here goes. Because this is kind of old school meets new world in the job search arena. You, Taryn, have been working with Goodwill for 19 years. This was kind of your dream all those years because you have a background in resume writing.
Yes. Yeah, I used to do it for years for friends and family and as a little side gig. So when this opportunity came about for me and when we started opening our opportunity centers, I was super excited for this role to be able to do this service for people for free.
So certainly, Rachel, if you're a person who kind of wants to come in and do this on your own, fine.
Sure.
You've got a room here with internet hooked up so people can come here and kind of make it their office for the day.
Absolutely.
All of this is at no cost.
All free.
If you are an employer in town and you want to have an event here, you can have a job hiring day here.
That's correct. Yeah, we have several different employees that come in and they offer a job fair. And so we have our marketing team that works as far as how to advertise that event. And they are interviewed and potentially hired on that same day, which is a great opportunity.
I think what really struck me was what you to personalize the service that you have here, because we live in this day of go on the website, fill out the application, and maybe you'll hear from us, maybe you won't. And it becomes very defeating for people.
It can be.
You work with employers so that when folks come into you to begin that resume building, then you kind of get to know them and you can help them find jobs. Is that right?
That's correct, yes. And outside of that too, we know that every person has a story, right? And so with that, they may have some different barriers that are causing them not to be able to even maintain that employment. So with that, are they having food insecurities or housing insecurities? And so we really want to be that bridge and that connector to those community resources too that could help.
So, okay, Taryn, I'm going to throw this back to you then, because you do have the My Career Advisor website where you can go while you're listening to us talk this morning if you want to, and check it out for yourself as we talk. But when people do come in here, do they find themselves, do you think, surprised at how welcoming it is?
Oh yeah, for sure. And all of the Opportunity Center managers, they try their best to be really empathetic to your situation and to try to tailor the services or the assistance that you're needing to your situation. Not everybody will need a resume. They might have a resume that just needs brushed up, or we may need have somebody that's needing help with like a mock interview. Or different things like that. So we just tailor it based on the person.
Okay, let's go back to that then. You don't hear that much anymore.
Sure.
Somebody helping you with a mock interview, but that is true because once you get your resume looked at and you progress on to the next step in an interview situation, the interview skills are really important.
Definitely. And that mock interview, that helps people get that nervousness out of the way. And we can also teach them on how to form their answers to their questions as stories to make them more impactful. It's all the information the person already has, but we're training them on how to word it in a way that really makes them stand out in their interviews.
And also not give up on hope.
That's right.
Right.
Definitely.
It's very defeating to apply for a job and not get anywhere with it. And everybody, I think, expects that a time or two. But if you're continually putting yourself out there and you're not getting through the website brick wall,
Right.
That's frustrating.
It can be very discouraging to people too. And so same thing. That's why we want to be that additional layer of support for them to encourage them. Don't give up. It only takes one door to open.
I'm not sure
your
I can
opportunity.
count as high as it would take me to count to reach how many nonprofits are in Chattanooga. We have quite a
Yes.
number.
We have quite a few.
Don't you have a room that you offer to nonprofits for
We
meetings?
do. We have a training room and it's free for use. So anybody that would like to use that for trainings or events or anything like that, we would love to be that community partner that can assist with that.
So you were telling me, Taryn, that you've worked with people on the Opportunity Center side who they have their GED. You have some PhDs.
Yeah, I've
you've
got
helped.
some people that I've helped them successfully attain employment that have a PhD. And, you know, everybody just has a hard time navigating our work environment because the different rules about resumes change, the different rules about interviews change. And so if somebody's been at an employer for a really long time, they're like, well, I know how interviewing was or resumes was when I applied for a job 13 years ago, but I haven't done that in so long, or I don't have those connections like I used to have. So
I was looking behind you. I wasn't trying to be rude, but you can see there's this great mural back here. And I was noticing your last one on the journey is realization. It is a journey, but you can realize and attain the goal you have in mind as long as you have people walking beside you along the way.
Definitely. We believe so.
So to come to see you, do people make an appointment or can they just come in?
they could just be a walk-in, and we can accept them as a walk-in, or they can make an appointment, just whatever, however they're most comfortable.
Are you Monday through Friday only or can they come on a Saturday?
Monday through Friday only.
Okay.
For now.
That's fair. She has to get her rest so she can help you with your
That's
resume.
right, on those resumes.
But you can go online anytime to the mycareeradvisor.com website.
Exactly. Start that process and then Taryn can help you once you come in that
And
door.
you know what I love? I love that in this conversation we haven't talked once about the retail side of what Goodwill is.
Right.
Most of us know that, but Goodwill, as we were saying off camera, is so much more.
More than a store,
More
right?
than a store.
A store is a part of it.
But we're going to talk more about all the parts of it. We're going to come back and have another conversation with them in the weeks to come. But think about giving to Goodwill, shop at Goodwill. All those proceeds come back to think about or to help the efforts that you see here at the Opportunity Center. Thank you both.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.